Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Today on this video, we will be solving another OWASP Juice Shop challenge. So una, let's log in para makita natin yung scorecard natin. What are we looking for? This is what we'll be solving for today. This one, broken anti-automation, extra language. Ito yung hint. It says here that we can use brute force. Okay? Ang unang pumasok sa isip ko when I saw language, ano ba yung language? Is it referring to programming language or language na ginagamit dito sa web page? If you look at the top navigation bar on the right, makikita natin dito, merong change languages. So I'm thinking na baka ito yung tinutukoy ng challenge. So let's go to the home page. So ano ba to? Usually mga JSON files ito para i-translate yung language on the web page or the website. If you select one, makikita po natin na nababago yung translation. Right? Balik natin sa English. There you go. Let's choose another language, Francois. There you go. So most likely, ito yung hinahanap natin. And these are usually JSON files. How do we verify that? So right-click on the page, select Inspect Element. And then from here, select natin the network. Now what's going to happen here is that we will be searching for a JSON file. Kasi kung hindi natin i-filter, ang daming lalabas dito. So this means that if you selected a different language, naglo-load yung JSON file dito. Ito yung tinitignan natin yung format and also saan ba siya located. As you can see, localhost port 3000 under the assets folder, IA18N, this is the internationalization folder. So paano natin ma-verified na consistent ito na location ng JSON files? Let's do another one. This one. Tingnan natin, ito yung nag-load and the same folder. Iba yung file name, ga_ie.json. Let's try another one. Let's do something random in the bottom. This one, Japanese. Same file folder, same JSON location. So saan natin makikita to? Let's try to access the assets folder from the tingnan natin kung ibibigay sa atin yung server. Usually, hindi siya available to everyone. So either we get an error or we get nothing. Oh, it's loading JSON. Again, refresh natin. There you go. Refresh lang natin. Let's see if makuha natin yung assets folder. This is the assets folder. Double click. Ano ba meron? Wala, it's not giving us anything. Okay, pero ano yung available dito? Preview, response, initiator. I don't think we'll find anything here for now. Madami. So we'll not look into this for now. As I mentioned, I've already solved for this one. I don't think we'll find it there. Papakita ko lang kung paano natin isolve to. So paano natin mahanap yung tinutukoy niya na missing language? Reply sa localhost. Okay. So apparently merong JSON file or language translation that did not make it to production. So para ma-narrow down natin yun, ang ginawa ko is binilang ko ito. Ilan ba siya? Comes out to 41. Right? 41 JSON files. And then saan natin makikita kung ano yung or ano yung JSON file that did not make it to production? We will look into available ba to in GitHub. Let's check. So meron siyang repository. Now, hanapin natin yung assets folder under this one. As you can see, wala. Now, usually assets folder is under front end. So let's check front end. and then source. Ngayon, dito mo makikita yung assets folder. Click on that. And I-18, consistent siya. Makikita natin kanina, balik tayo dito. Makikita natin under network, pag niload natin yung JSON file or if we loaded the translation, makikita natin yung location ng file. It's under assets, I-18, and then the JSON file. So let's go back to that. I-18. Nandito ba siya? Ito. And then also, bilangin natin, consistent ba? Alin dito yung file na hindi pumasok into production? Kung bibilangin mo siya, sobra po siya ng isa. And then, in-narrow down na lang natin ano ba yung hindi lumalabas. Alright? Now, one way to do this, mano-mano, iisa-isahin natin to. So, check natin isa-isa kung ano yung mga JSON files that's in production. Now, para hindi po tayo magtagal, dahil napakarami po nito, 41 files, na-narrow down natin na ito yung hindi lumalabas. ttha_aa.json. Kung i-click natin siya, basically it's a JSON file. Marami po siya makikita na it's also a translation. Pero hindi sa akin familiar itong language na to. I don't know what that is. So para natin mahanap, paano natin matest kung tama yung hinala natin, we will be using Zap Proxy. This is the open source alternative to Burp Suite. I have Burp Suite installed. I use it sometimes, but I prefer using open source alternatives. So I'm using this one, OWASP Zap. Hintayin lang natin mag-load. Pinapakita ko sa inyo yung load times to show kung gaano siya katagal or if we'll encounter an error. At least makita nyo kung paano natin ito troubleshoot. So do you want to save the session? Yes. Click on that. Let's give it a file name. Is it July? Today. July 10. So gawin natin July 10. Although irrelevant siya for now dahil masyado maiksi yung ginagawa natin. Now, paano natin matetest yung kanina? We need to do a get response or a request. So we'll click on this one. I'm not sure kung ano yung katapat niya in Burp Suite. I'm sure there are resources there na matetest mo siya. So let's do a get request for yung kaninang file. Ano ba yung nahanap natin? So tth_json. All right, let's send this one. So localhost for 3000 for assets I-18 and network tth_aa dot testing lang to. I'm sure we'll get an error and then we can troubleshoot from there. Oh, it works. So nasend niya. Okay, ito yung kanina. Tingnan natin. This is the HTML version. Pero nasend niya, no error. So kung babalik tayo sa QShop, dapat makita natin na it's a success and we were able to solve for it. Apparently not. Let's check this one. For board. Oh, still not in English. Translate natin into English. And then check for board. Wala, it's not yet solved. Bakit? Wala siyang error. We did not get any error. Anong problema? To get request. Kung hindi kayo familiar dito, this is if you're doing web development, you'll understand this. Otherwise, you can do a search on Google kung ano ibig sabihin niya. Use AI. Makita po natin kung ano ibig sabihin niya. Baka mali lang yung formatting ko or pagkaka-type natin. Let's try something. So yun, nakita natin nagbago. na-load yung language translation. So, dapat lumabas ito as problem solved dun sa Jew shop. Let us refresh. There you go. I think we solved it. Check natin. Language. There you go. Na-solve na siya. It's green. Okay, so paano natin na-solve? Ginamit natin itong Zap proxy or OWASP Zap. Sinend natin yung file. There's no way to send this file through the browser. So ginamit natin yung OWASP Shop. We sent the request, get localhost, and then kasama yung JSON file na nakita natin dun sa repository. And so nag-load siya. Then as you can see, na-solve natin. Alright? So if you have any questions, paki-post lang po sa baba. And for now, dito lang po muna tayo. We'll do another challenge on the next video. Thank you.